Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good morning, grade 7 students. Today, inshallah, we will complete all the question answers of chapter number 10, Heat on the Move. A quick recap is that heat can be transferred by conduction, convection, and radiation. Conduction is transfer of heat by solids, convection is transfer of heat by liquids and gases, and radiation is the transfer of heat through empty space. Conduction occurs directly through the solid part of the saucepan. The black arrows are showing convection, and the water is boiling and showing you convection, and the red arrows are showing radiation. That's why when you are standing with the stove, you can feel the heat due to radiation. The purpose here to show saucepan with boiling water is to show how convection currents are produced in a saucepan or anywhere else. This is thermograph. You can see the heat is shown by different red color tones. Students, you are first time listening this word thermographs. Actually, our eyes can't see below red color and above violet color. That's why we can't see infrared and ultraviolet. But these thermographs can tell us the infrared wavelengths as well. That's why they are asked in question number 13. Now be ready with your journals. We will solve all the question answers. Question number 8 is explain why energy from sun cannot reach us by conduction or convection. You know that very well that between earth and sun there is vacuum, empty space. So only radiation is the process by which we're getting heat. So write this answer: energy from the sun cannot reach us by conduction or convection because both conduction and convection need particles to transfer heat. Heat from the sun to travel through space to reach the earth and space is almost a vacuum, and it is done by radiation. Question number 9 is if you get out of bed in morning on to a tile floor, you feel cold. Your feet feel cold, but if you walk on a carpet in your bare feet, it feels warm. Why is there so difference? The answer is that a tiled floor feels cold because your feet are warmer than the tiles and heat flows easily from your feet into the tiles. A carpet is poor conductor or of heat, and heat does not flow easily from your feet into the carpet and your feet stay warm. This was the reason. This is normal. You know that heat is transferred from hotter to colder region, and if anything is poor conductor, then it will not transfer, it will not flow. Now question number 10 is why do so-called radiators, which are part of a central heating system, have the wrong name? Explain your answer. One of the radiators, which is part of a central heating system, is badly named because it gives out only a little heat by radiation. Most of the radiators' heat energy warms the room by creating a convection current in air of room. That's why, yes, this is a, you can say, a layman mistake. Scientifically, they should not be given this name radiator. They should be given convectors. Okay, now question number 11. Write question number 11 statement in your journals. If you found yourself in a smoke-filled room, why would it be sensible to stay close to floor if possible? The answer is very obvious. If you found yourself in a smoke-filled room, it would be important to remember that smoke is being circulated by a convection current. The hotter smoke-laden air would be near the ceiling, and the cooler air containing fewer smoke particles would be near the floor. So you should lie down, as it is most safe place there to avoid suffocation. Okay, this answer is done. Now we will move to question number 12. Write down question number 12 statement. What is the main disadvantage of using metal instead of glass in a vacuum flask? The main disadvantage of using metal instead of glass in a vacuum flask or thermos is that metal is a good conductor of heat, whereas glass is a non-metal, is a poorer conductor of heat, and the heat will be transferred out easily, that will not be stored, and our things, whether it is cold or hot, it will no more be cold or hot in the thermos or in the vacuum flask. That's why poor conductor glass is used instead of metal. Okay, is it clear? Now we will do question number 13. What are thermographs? I have shown the diagram as well before this lecture, before this part. What are thermographs? Thermograph is a type of photograph taken by sensitive cameras, which cameras can take the image of infrared color. By a thermal imaging camera, it uses different colors to show infrared rays coming from hot objects. Thermographs can be used to show warmer disease tissue in human body, the heat being lost from a building, overheating electrical cables, or to locate people trapped in a smoke-filled room, or to show where fire started. So thermographs are very useful. Now you know them very well. Question number 14. How can we make our houses cool in summer and warm in winter? This is a dream come true for a scientist, and it is possible. We can make our houses cool in summer and warm in winter by insulating them. Windows that are double glazed and wall and roof spaces that are filled with insulating material will help to reduce the movement of heat into the house in summer and reduce heat loss from inside the house in winter. Okay, students, you all have to learn these question answers very well. Our chapter number 10 question answers are done. In next lecture we will do worksheet. Till then, take care, stay home, stay safe. Allah Hafiz. God bless you.